Hey guys, Tim here. Today we're going to take a look at the Corsair Graphite Series 600T mid tower. Which I guess if you make the 900D and the 800D, you get to call this a mid tower. So, not really an unboxing. I've had this for a little while. I was going to use it in a build and just never quite got around to it. But I thought I'd do a quick review for you guys of what I think of this case. It's definitely a solid case if you like this design. It's optimized for maximum airflow. So on the side we have room for 4 120 millimeter fans. As you can see, it is held in by the mesh. I suppose you could replace this with acrylic if you wanted to. It is raised and they do make an acrylic version, so you know, if you really want the clear side panel, I would just suggest buying the clear side panel. Go ahead and move around to the front of the case. You have 4 5 1/4 and a removable dust filter with fine mesh for the 200 millimeter fan that's included with the case. There is a thin little piece here between the 5 1/4 and that, just in case you guys didn't notice or care. On top, we have 4 USB 2.0 headphone, microphone, only one 3.0, and what looks like a FireWire 1394 port. Power, reset, and the built-in fan controller. On the top, we have another removable, another removable dust filter with fine mesh. Actually, I take that back. There is no mesh on that. There is another pre-installed 200 millimeter fan, but you can also do two 120s or a 120 and a 140. Or there's enough perforated holes here, you could probably do whatever you want, but this will fit an H100. And if you got creative, you could probably make some more room in this case. It does have the lock inside here. We'll go ahead and take the back off real quick. So this has my least favorite feature that Corsair decided to ever do, and you won't hear me harp on Corsair very much, but this is, you know, one of the older cases. The USB 3.0 for the front. You actually have to run out the back and plug in, which is one of the reasons I didn't use this case. The 650D has the same, 650? 600 or, yeah, 600. 650. There we go. The 650D has the same problem. I love that case to death. They really need to make an updated version. So you don't have to have the 3.0 cable coming out the back of your case and plugging in, which, I don't know, maybe it's the OCD in me, but can't handle it. That's exactly why I don't do external water cooling, because I hate those, anything coming out the back except for the cables that I absolutely have to have. You also have all of your front panel connectors and your USB 2.0 connectors. And there's the front audio, 1394. Front panel connectors on the motherboard, and 2 USB 2, and of course that USB 3. In the back here we also have the fan controller, which takes a Molex and can control up to 5 fans, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 fans. And that is controlled off the knob on the front, so that's pretty ingenious in my opinion. I do like the variable speed fans, because then you can decide where you want it. You also have access to the back of your 3 1/4s and nice grommets. You know, this is one of the things that Corsair has always been really good at. The one thing in this case I would have liked to seen is a grommet on the big hole. They actually started doing that on the newer cases, but as far as this case, at least mine didn't come with it. Maybe it's in the box, which could always be. Let's go ahead and get this side closed back up. And we'll do a brief coverage on the back and then get to the inside. This is not as hard as it appears, just that I'm trying to stuff the cables in there really funny. Make sure you go on. Yes. There we go. Okay, so the back, you have room for the pre-installed 120. I think there's 7 expansion ports. Your grommets for, at the very minimum, the USB 3.0, but water cooling too if you need it, and your motherboard cutout. Throw the top back on this guy. I actually really do like the top design on this case. I wish it incorporated a 360 or 420 rad in the top. I think more and more as water cooling becomes more popular again, you're going to see that. So inside here we have your toolless 5 1/4, 4 of those, and then you have your toolless 3 1/2s, which have mounting for your SSDs or your 2 1/2 drives, and they're just tension held with vibration, anti-vibration mounts there. There you can see the 200 in the front. There is a filtered power supply vent in the bottom. And you can see, or hopefully you can see, the inside. I'm not actually going to take the peripherals out because I'm sure there's 5,000 videos that show you, like, oh my gosh, it comes with screws and a manual. Just going to leave it in there for now. There's also room right here. So I'm not quite sure what this space is for. I'm sure somebody out there has done a review on it. There are just these little tabs here. This is the hold for the power supply. So I don't think these tabs are for the power supply. Oh, I know what it is. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha. You can remove this top bay, which I'm not going to do because it unscrews here and here, and stick it down here for better airflow. Using the old noggin there. So this is Tim for TimmyTechTV, a quick review of the 600T. For more in-depth review, if you guys want to see one, Linus Tech Tips has a really good review. But I just thought I'd do, I had this case out here on my bench, so I just thought I'd do a quick video. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll have it on the bench for a few more days here doing some work for somebody. And I can try to do a follow-up video and answer any questions you guys might have. See you next time.